I'm kind of surprised. Like, I thought for sure you were gonna ambush me today, though.
Oh no,
because I just came out with the video. And I thought for sure you were gonna ambush me, and I'm like,
you're prepared. You're prepared.
No, I wasn't prepared at all. I was scared. I was intimidated. I thought you were gonna ambush me.
I feel like I should give you more time, but I don't know either. Do you want to retract that? So, do you want to share with what your statement was? And do you want to share it with the way you shared it with us on here, and the difference of how you said it on Instagram?
But it was a question I was posing.
No. So you said to me, "It is always the man's fault."
No, I think I said most
always
of the,
the man's fault.
I think I said a lot of the time.
I'm pretty sure you didn't say that.
I think I said a lot of the time.
I'm pretty sure you said it's always the man's fault.
Okay. I still feel that way.
You feel like it's always the man's fault.
No, there's always exceptions. There's always
it's more of a
majority.
Exception
I
is
think
like
I use the word majority.
Exception is like, a couple percent out of 100, like 5%.
I think I use the word majority.
10%.
I think I use the word majority. I still feel like it's the man's fault a lot of the time. Like I think we need to finesse the situation.
That's so much different.
Like we discussed. But the reason I had to change the wording is because, again, I worry about those guys who don't interact with women as much as you and I.
And there's a lot of that.
You made me realize that.
There's a lot of that.
And that's why I had that discussion with you, right? And there's a lot of guys who will take what I said at a surface level and be like, oh, well, he's doing great. Let me just be a simp and let me just do whatever I have to do for a girl. And that scares me that I could potentially influence that. So the situation and the discussion's more complex. You know what I mean?
You could have a dude start thinking, I'm just shit. I'm no good. I'm nothing. I'm just like, I can't, since it's not working, it has to be me.
Yeah.
My wife's out there sleeping with 2 other guys or whatever. And it's my fault. It has to be me.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously that, I was talking to men in that video, right? Even though it was kind of like women were like, yeah. I was trying to empower men because there's a lot of men that don't understand the complexities of a woman, and they don't understand that.
But we never will, bro.
No, we never will.
We never will.
But we can try to help our relationships by learning that it's not just an easy thing. Like be cool with your girl. If she desires something, if she desires you to listen to her, just listen to her, bro.
Of course,
give her what she needs, man.
And that's what I. So
and
that
and that doesn't make you a simp.
Of course,
it doesn't make you a simp to just cater to your woman. The point of a relationship is to make your partner better, better their life, add value to their life.
Yeah, you're saying so much right now.
I am saying a lot,
saying so much,
right? And a lot of people don't get that on the men and the women's side, because the biggest comment I'll get on a video like that is well, it takes two. It takes two. Both people are responsible. Yeah, you're 100% right. It takes two. But as soon as you're saying something well, I'm not going to do that unless this person...
Then it's tick for tack, and that's not love.
It's not,
because you're supposed to give.
It's not a competition.
It's not a competition.
You should be 100% all in. And I was thinking about this morning. If your partner is giving 40%, and you're giving 40%, you have no right to complain about your relationship because you're not putting all your effort in. You have no right to complain. All right. If you're giving 100, if you're giving 100% into your relationship, and you're doing stuff for your partner, and you're taking care of them, and it's not reciprocating, then you can complain, and then it's time to reevaluate.
Right.
But if you're not, you don't wait. You don't give to your partner just to get back. You have to give. You have to give. That's the point of a relationship.
Yeah.
Make their life better. It's not about you.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's when everybody says, "Oh, it's a team. It's a team." Everyone's taking that at surface level and saying "Well, I'm not gonna do these things." A man will look at my video and be like, "Well, I'm not gonna do that because she doesn't do this." No, man. Do it first, bro. Be the bigger person. And put your effort into your girl.
Yeah.
Put your effort into your girl. Make her feel good. Do the things that she wants that you were doing at the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't come back to you, then reevaluate. You see what I'm saying?
Then reevaluate. Now I can completely F with that whole statement.
Right.
I do have a little bit of 2 cents that I
Yeah.
can add in.
Yeah.
So when you said like, it shouldn't be tit for tat, it's not a point system. Yes. But you also have to have boundaries as a dude. And on the flip side, you might have try to win her over, but there's certain stuff that like you do as a dude that like just hasn't changed. And sometimes I feel like women will get into a relationship and be like, well, now that I'm in a relationship, he has to do these things, or now he should be this way because I'm married to him or I'm in a relationship. It's like, nah. He was this dude before. If he was an ain't shit dude before that smoked weed, played video games, and didn't do shit before, you can't complain about that now.
Not gonna change him. And even
on a lighter note, if you know that, this dude works a lot, long hours, you can't complain about that after. You knew when you got with him, he was giving you a certain life, or maybe he wasn't even giving you a certain life. You knew that he worked these hours. You knew that like his career was super important to him. You can't get into the relationship and then after expect certain things. No. But to your point, too many guys just like want to complain first and not. Like we said last week, they don't tick off their boxes first. No. But like, no, in your defense though, as you need to lead as a dude and tick the boxes first. Yeah. You can have some boundaries. I think you should have some boundaries. If you're like, well, you know what? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something here. You know what? She's started like over sexualizing herself on like Instagram, and it's like made me like pull back and like I'm just not attracted. Like I just don't want to like initiate sex or whatever. I'm not gonna tell that dude, well, hey, yeah, you should start, doing this and doing that, and for her to come off Instagram or stop doing certain things on there. Yeah. I don't think that's right either. Yeah. Right. But again, to your point, I think a lot of times, dude he's not trying hard enough, and he has to take the initiative first. A lot of times it's going to be you taking the initiative first. And again, if you want to lead, you have to lead.
And that's not simp activity.
No, it's not.
That doesn't make you a simp. It doesn't make you a simp to do that. You're being a leader. Yeah. You're handling the situation. Yeah. And again, if it doesn't work out, reevaluate. Yeah. And same with a man, or same with a woman, sorry. If you're not getting what you want from your dude, pour into him. Give him what he needs. If he needs a space, give him a space. Right? He needs a sandwich, give him a sandwich. Pour into your man.
This was not your tune last week, though. This is not your tune last week.
No. It was, though, because it's a deeper conversation, right? These are the things, and my next video will probably be what we're talking about right now. You know what I mean? About pouring into your partner. That as soon as there's a competition of some sort, well, he did this, and I'm not doing this unless they do this. It's done. It's not going to work.
I'm okay with competition, but the competition should be the other way around.
What do you mean?
It shouldn't be like he did this, he did that in a negative way. It should be, I'm gonna do this. She did this. I'm gonna triple that. She cooked me dinner tonight. Yeah. I'm gonna cook her dinner 2 nights in a row.
That's another way to put it.
I'm gonna set her to the bath.
That's another way to put it.
She rubbed my back. I'm gonna give her a full body massage.
That's
tomorrow.
Another way to put it, and that's what might happen if somebody steps up and be like, "Yo, this relationship is dope. I'm gonna start pouring into you." That might just happen, and that's where the reevaluation happens. If it doesn't happen, then that person is just not into you. Like if a woman's doing everything for us, and we don't realize that woman should leave our ass. She should be gone. She should do the dip, and we as men are gonna realize if we messed up. If we truly really like that girl, really loved her, we're gonna be like, oh man, we messed up. I'm not gonna get a girl like that again, and we won't do that again. We're gonna be in the next relationship. You see what I'm saying? And that's like it's so important, and people don't understand. They don't grasp that concept. So I'm trying to figure out a way to put that as like simply as possible. And like you think about basketball. You're into basketball is your favorite sport, right? So you think about
football, but yeah. Anyway,
the team games, right? Yeah. Team games. Yeah. Partnership is a team, right?
Yeah.
If you have a point guard, you have point guards, forward, center. Everybody's on the field, or everybody's on the court. Sorry, and one person's only giving 40%. Do the other players only give 40%? No, they
Not
give
if you're
100.
not if you're like the 93 Bulls.
They
then
give 100.
It's only Jordan on
give
that
100.
court.
Right? Kobe
Yeah,
and Shaq.
yeah,
If
yeah.
one of them was giving
Yeah.
40%, 50% because they were out partying last night, probably Shaq over
Yeah.
Kobe. You think Kobe gave 40, 50%? No, he gave 100%.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what a team does. That's what a team does. And if it keeps happening, then the team's gonna break up.
Yeah. Then,
You know what I mean?
then we need to get rid of a
It's
player.
that simple.
Then we
It's
get
literally that
yeah.
simple. You know what I mean?
Remember that Cat Williams stand-up when he kept saying, "You got to take care of your star player. You got to take care of your star player."
Yeah.
It is. That's what it is. She's the star player. You got to take care of her.
That's it,
take
man.
care of her.
That's
She's
it, man.
if not the star
not-
player,
and it's
she's
not
your
simp energy, bro.
co-star player,
Yeah,
right?
man.
So if you don't want to take if you don't want to be handling that full court press on your own, if you want to be responsible for scoring all the points,
Exactly.
you know, if you want to be able to have someone to relieve the pressure a little bit, then you gotta pick up the slack.
Yeah, and again, so many dudes are just surface level thinkers. Like, no, she needs to do this. No, man. Like, it'll come back to you. If it doesn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I hear that now. Like I said, I even agreed with some of the points with you last week, but the way it was worded last week, it's like, oh, you're treading in dangerous. You're gonna set up some dudes.
You want to know why?
You're gonna set up some dudes to be real
Yeah,
depressed
yeah,
and
yeah,
fail
yeah.
and feel terrible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's why I had to reevaluate what I was saying and be careful. Even though I still like truly believe, like it is the man that's really got to finesse the situation. You know what I mean? I can't just go out and blatantly say that because people don't get it. They'll take it. They'll take it at face value. They don't really like understand that.
But if you say it the way you said it, people still gonna take it at face value. You know what I'm
People
saying?
always will.
They're gonna take
But
it at
that's how
face
you get
value.
the hits, and that's
know
how
what
you
I
get the
mean?
clicks, bro. Yeah, that's how you get the hits, bro.
Yeah.
Like if I was reckless, if
Yeah.
I really wasn't a kind human being, I would really just say
Drive that into people.
just say the most random,
Yeah.
messed up stuff,
Yeah.
and really like piss people off. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's not me. I really like. I find it interesting, and I find it. I'm a little passionate about like bringing people back together, like we were talking about at the beginning. I really feel like love is one of the most beautiful things and the most important things that exists, and that we could really experience in life. So I like when I think about my friends or whoever and the guys that I know that like just aren't even trying anymore. I feel bad because I feel like they're missing out.
They are.
Yeah, I think so. They would say differently because they haven't experienced
Exactly. How could you say that how could you know that you're missing out on something? That ignorance is bliss.
Exactly.
If you've never had it, if you've never
Exactly.
really experienced it, you don't know what you're missing. But then when you do have it, you're like, oh, fuck.
Exactly. But
gotta have this.
Pornhub got them hooked. You know what I mean?
Bro.
I know dudes that pay for porn now, bro.
Bro, I have
Pay
been
for
going
it.
strong, huh?
Me too, bro.
I have been going
Me
strong.
too.